It's South Africa against the West Indies, coming to you live from Dubai. Now look at the points table. Still not on the board and would like to ensure that they stay in touch. Look furthest right, and that is a particularly important column with regard to all these sides because every single game is a tough one. Just a little earlier, it was Temba Bavuma who won it and decided that South Africa would field first. A look at the West Indies side, a powerhouse side they are, but you wouldn't think that, would you, with what happened in the game before? An enforced change, he said. Kyron Pollard at the toss, Hayden Walsh in, Obert McCoy out. For South Africa, a big change, I'll say, and it's at the top of the order. Bavuma has Hendricks with him because Quinton de Kock has decided to make himself unavailable. The news is it's a Quinton de Kock-less South Africa that takes to the field. He's not on there. His skipper said he decided to make himself unavailable for personal reasons. A statement has since come out from Cricket South Africa. The board unanimously agreed to issue a directive requiring all Proteas players to adopt a consistent and united stance against racism by taking the knee prior to the start of their remaining World Cup matches. South Africa, West Indies, the news up front, well, is that Quinton de Kock doesn't play. And it is to do with the statement that Cricket South Africa have issued. He says personal reasons, the team will take the knee, we'll see in a second. The West Indies have been consistent in doing so. What is it, August 2020? There's Lyndall Simmons, he's out there, and he has Evan Lewis as his partner. I have my partner alongside me, it is Darren Sammy. And no doubt, we'll have a thought or two about what's to happen and what has happened. Hey, Darren.
Hey, Palmers. This is a very important match for my Windies.
There you go. United against racism, and they take the knee in support of that cause. And for the first time altogether, the South Africans, because of this directive that has come from the board.
That's interesting. Always, my mother always say, you got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. It's good to see players united. It's something that has affected so many people across the world. That will be a conversation in this World Cup. But the moment here, I want my Windies to bounce back. I always say bounce back ability. The first game, you get the bad game out of the way. Lucky for West Indies, hopefully, it was the first one.
I dare say, Darren, that cricket will take a back seat. And I know it's a big statement for me to make in a Cricket World Cup, which absolutely everybody would like to play in. I speak because the team concerned is South Africa, with a history of exclusion and racism. And for this as an issue to still be here and to rear here, Well, it's huge. Oh, mix up, mix up, mix up. Single.
He look nervous already. Almost wicket first ball. That was not the start West Indies would want.
Yeah, close. It's okay, safe. Just over. Cover point. But trying to cut loose is Lyndall Simmons. Scythed away. Did well to reach it. Evan Lewis. And there's a boundary that's much appreciated by all in maroon.
Yeah, you give Lewis width. He will definitely capitalize on it. Just slower ball at the width. That's Lewis area. As you could see, Rabada going full. And Lewis hits it straight down the ground. Maybe that's the momentum we need. 2 boundaries in a way. We could do that, Thomas. We could do that. But we need more consistency. Rabada searching for that Yorker.
Up in the air. And safe. Doesn't get there. Rassie van der Dussen. A man running in to try and get there. Must have picked it up quite late.
Maybe a dive. I thought he would put in the dive. South Africa is normally known for good fielding. Maybe a dive there. Extra commitment. He got the length. Lean back. Dispatching it over deep mid-wicket.
It's a good shot. But Markram will be disappointed with where he pitches this one. Might just expect that Lewis is going to try and come at him because he's kept him so quiet. Perhaps thought that he'd use his feet. He's not one to really do that. And again, that's a top strike. Full this time, and a free swing of the blade. Lewis is going now.
Haha, Bombers, I'm smiling. At least I'm seeing the glimpse of what we can do in the power play.
Here we go, Shawshan.
And he'll go for 4 as well. It's a big over. Some repair work done by Evan Lewis. 18 off. It's 36 without loss.
Goes full length and pays a heavy price. 4 signaled.
Nokia just slipping into Lewis's length there. Not an awful lot of swing at the moment. That's just going across him in his arc. And the previous over just got Lewis going a little bit. He was able to free his arms once or twice, if not 3 times. And now he's ready to take on anyone, regardless of the pace or what the pitch is offering.
Oh, quickly through to the keeper and put down.
Nokia rushing through there. Simmons looking to just run the ball down a third man. Third man is inside the ring, cross the seam, good length. Not just rushing the batter, but rushing Klaasen. He looked like he lost sight of it. Could that prove costly for South Africa?
Ball Kishi, ball Kishi.
.50 comes up for the West Indies, but they've been looking at 30 dot balls so far, and they need. What do you think a good score could be on this surface as we've seen it so far?
I think anywhere between that 150 to 170. So let's put my money on 160 would be a good number, I suppose.
Top strike. If you're talking then about favourable matchups, the left arm spinner into the left-handed power hitter is one that the batsman relies upon. Well connected, and a wonderful half-century for Evan Lewis at a critical time in the West Indies' journey through this T20 World Cup Men's Edition 2021.
Lewis moves to 50, looks up at the heavens above, and he's been a fantastic striker. He's hit a lot of boundaries today. Slow start when Aiden Markham started out in the first couple overs, but since then, once the bowlers have slipped into that arc of his, he's been able to free his arms and hit some pretty big sixes today.
Going, gone! Another six. Wow. I said he got 500s. That man briefly in picture, Chris Gale's got 22, by the way. 22, 20 over hundreds.
Just look how he really he doesn't move until really late and just pushes back just enough to be able to get power under the ball. Wowee.
And that follow through. He is a full swinger of that bat. And should be out. Oh, it is out too. What a lovely catch. Now that was not easy because of the sun. You look at where the shadows are on this ground. There's a moment there where KG Rabada just blocks the sun from his eyes to weigh up the distance, the travel of the ball. He doesn't have to move. He stays dead still and completes a fine catch to end a fine innings.
It certainly was a fine innings. Great power hitting from Evan Lewis. Just stayed down a tiny bit. He wasn't able to get that elevation that he was looking for, but Rabada under pressure. That was a crucial wicket for the South Africans, and the sun was in his eyes. He managed that so well. Evan Lewis, amazing innings, 56 off 35 balls. West Indies 73 for 1 now.
Well, it's Nicholas Pooran who's come to the crease rather than Chris Gale, which Shane Watson off air just described as interesting. We'll come back to that in a minute. Oh, and down he comes straight away as an almighty heave at it. So the intent is clear. What do you think? No Gale, Pooran instead. And there's a shot. So much power in that. The wrist, the strong wrist, fresh to the crease. The old days of playing yourself in, long gone.
Yeah, that's the incredible skill of Nicholas Pooran. He is one of my favourite young batsmen to watch. His ability to be able to find the boundary really on his innings. And that is quite a risky shot. He hasn't had great success against Shamsi.
And now a most glorious cover drive. What about those back-to-back strokes? One thoroughly modern, the other really quite old-fashioned.
Wow. Just the wrong one coming back into him. Maybe it wasn't. It was a leg spinner. He picked it and just hit it right under his eyes. Didn't premeditate this one. That's a skill of this young man. That is a beautiful cricket shot.
Now then. Oh, well taken. Oh, that's a good catch. That's David Miller out there. That's up there with Rabada's. Maybe not quite as good, but pretty darn good. What an important wicket as well. Around 12 from a thrilling 7 balls.
Yes, Nicholas Pooran. He's absolutely nailed that. He just wasn't able to get the elevation he needed to, and Dave Miller he's a beautiful outfield catcher. He's so well balanced. Head very, very still to make sure the ball goes in beautifully into his hands. That's a big wicket for South Africa. Nicholas Pooran. A little mini cameo. 12 from 7 balls. The West Indies are now 87 for 2.
The self-appointed universe boss. Rabada the winner. And loves every second of it. He really is some cricketer. There you go, Lendl Simmons goes for 16, 89 for 3.
Yes, that was, I know Lendl Simmons, he was giving his all, that's for sure, but it was a little bit painful to watch, to be honest. But that was beautiful leg cutter, change of pace, and just slid in enough to beat Lendl Simmons on the inside there. I think the West Indies might be happy that Lendl Simmons is out now, so they can get some firepower in. So, great stuff from South Africa. Lendl Simmons goes to 16. The West Indies are 89 for 3.
Does bring us 2 big men, doesn't it? Not just physically, but also in figures in the game. You know, the enormously influential cricketers. Pollard being such a performer for the Mumbai Indians.
There you go. He's gone for the big one, and he's got it away. 6 runs. It's huge. 100 comes up with that Pollard blow.
It's a big call. You know he's #1 bowler in the world, but Pollard versus spin in the death overs, he normally dominates. You saw in the power play that 3rd over given to Markham. This is a big decision here now to bowl Shamsi.
There goes Gale. Has he got enough? Yes, he has, you betcha. 2 in the over. Both big men flexing their muscles.
That one did not come off the middle, I could tell you. Fans getting something to shout about. Two sixes so far in this over.
There's Rabada. Let's go back in time. A magic moment for you.
Not out. Are we seeing history here? What a man. What an innings.
That was #1 of 22. And whilst we were gone, no ball, a late call. And so a dot becomes 1, could become many more. Yep, 4 more. Punishment.
Thick inside the hedge there from Kyril Pollard, but his bat is so thick. And having the freedom to go at this ball, Rabada, it's not what you want.
Gone! Slow and outside off. Gale trying to power it down the ground, only succeeds in getting an edge. A wicket much needed by South Africa. It's Gale gone.
Gale looking for that maximum. goes wide. We take that big edge of that bat. He'll departs for 12. West Indies 121 for 4.
The departure of Chris Gayle sees Andre Russell come in. And at this phase of the game, they just keep coming, the big hitters for the West Indies. What a start for Pretorius. Oh, what a start for Andre Russell. That fielder placed not quite mid-on. He's right behind the bowler, right behind the umpire, because Russell hits well over the top. And it's just on the edge of the circle. They nearly, very nearly took it.
Almost. But that's the danger West Indies brings to you.
Oh, just swerved. It's tough in that position as well because you're behind the umpire. There's also the non-striking batsman. The ball doesn't pop up for you for some time, and then you've got to adjust yourself. He's having a tough time there, Norkia.
Yes, you could see right into the arc of Pollard. Alinda is ducking, and it just swerved.
Like fire.
Woo! That's what you call a proper Yorker. 148 kilometers. Russell goes for 5.
What a delivery. Right on that popping crease, and the bat isn't down yet. There's the death rattle behind him. It's what he needed. Norkia, Russell's gone for 5. It's 132 for 5. Shimron Hetmeyer is in at 7. As said before, they just keep coming, the big hitters in the West Indian side. He can hit a big ball as well. And so these deliveries that remain, 10 of them particularly important. As the bowler, you're under the pump. Up in the air. Safe. Out this time. Out this time, going for a second. He knows it. He's going to make his way back. We'll check, I'm sure, just to make sure.
Third umpire, TV
think he's
director,
out.
we have an umpire review for a run out. Have your best side angle, please, for the run out. Coming up now, cleanly taken by the keeper. Batsman's well short. Thank you. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
There's confirmation. Hetmeyer gone for 1. West Indies 1-3-3 for 6 now. Dwayne Bravo. In T20 internationals, that strike rate is low, but he's an experienced man in 2020s, and he too can whack it. Oh, has he got it? Has he got it? I reckon he has, you know. Oh dear, he's nearly got the umpire. My goodness. Well done, Alim. It's a top catch, you know. It was dipping, it was flat, it was hit really hard. Woof. Action, lots of it. Don't ask umpire Alim Dar, he doesn't know. He has no idea. It's right behind him, all the action.
First, he nearly got taken out by Pollard. We going upstairs.
Well,
Correct. Third umpire, TV director, we have a review for a fair catch. Soft signal was out. Check the front foot. We have a fair delivery. Could have your best angle, please, for the catch.
Here we go.
Stand by, gentlemen. Coming up now. Okay, I need to see the fingers under the ball. Rock and roll that for me, please. Okay, have you got a side-on shot at all for me? Side-on shot?
No, we don't.
No side-on shot?
No.
No? Okay. There is a side-on or there isn't?
No, there is not.
No side-on? Okay, thank you. Then I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
And you're
It took a while. We'll see what the decision is. We don't know. Let's see. Soft signal was out. Confirmed out. Fair enough decision too, as I sit up here. Sammy?
Yeah, it's out for real. And I won't be biased towards the West Indies team on that decision. Karen Pollard goes. It's 147 for 7.
Hayden Walsh has walked out to the middle. 137 for 7 now. Up in the air, and somebody, yep, taken. Reza Hendricks takes the catch. 2 in a row for Dwayne Pretorius.
Everything going South Africa's way. Uvoma has moved his bowlers brilliantly. Hayden Walsh goes without scoring. South Africa is happy. Again, using that slower ball, making the batter reach for it. Good catch. Thumbs up. Hayden Walsh, 147 for 8.
Hat-trick ball for Dwayne Pretorius. And Bravo's got to go. He's gone well, I tell you. That's a top shot for 4. Packed that offside, but somehow he's threaded the needle.
And that's his bread and butter shot. Give Bravo room. He's very strong on the offside. Could see he's standing outside the off stump to get closer to that ball.
Be 2. Will it be? Yep, he'll get back. Good running. Just a fumble from Miller, allowed for the second one. And so the West Indies, having been asked to set a score, got 143 for 8. It's South Africa, I think, the happier side at the halfway stage. Applause from those in the camp as the troops come back in, because they've done a decent job. But look at the batting card.
Simmons at the top, he would want to forget that inning. But Lewis, excellent for West Indies. Put them in a position to score 170, but it was not to be. South Africa, the bowlers came back really well. Only 143 they could muster in the end.
The game, love the game.
And welcome everybody else who joins us again for the second part of this match at the Dubai International Stadium. A reminder that the target's 144 from 20 overs for South Africa, who chose to have first use of the ball on a pitch that didn't do a great deal, though it carried through nicely. There was plenty of pace from Anrik Nortje and skill from KG Rabada. Then the spinners did a good job. Keshav Maharaj, Abrez Shamsi, and also Aiden Markram with the new ball. rate of 7.2, and Risa Hendricks in the side. Quentin de Kock's missing today for personal reasons, so Risa Hendricks is stepping into very big shoes.
Yeah, he is, but he's done beautifully in the domestic scene back in South Africa. I know that counts very little for the international stage, but you have to make your way up in some way, and Risa scored a lot of hundreds actually for his Lions team back at home. So is Themba Bavuma. Both slightly inexperienced when it comes to the international stage at T20, opening the batting. But this is a score that they'll feel that they can kind of get, especially now that the sun has gone off that pitch. You might see it just skid on a little bit more. I know there's no dew right now, but we know that once it cools down, things do get a little bit easier when it comes to batting.
The thing about Risa Hendricks is he's got a lot of game. I don't want to put the mockers on him, the old commentator's curse. He's got a lot of game. I mean, he's certainly got the ability to play at international level, and you just wonder if he really believes in himself.
I'm sure he does, actually. I've been in the team with him, and I know that he does. And he's one of those kind of Bubba-looking players, you know, Virat Kohli kind of mold. He's not going to go out there and try and...
Straight lines, isn't he?
Straight
Lovely,
lines,
organised.
but he hits the ball so beautifully, plays beautiful cricket shots. He makes good delivery. He can hit good balls for four, is what I'm trying to say. And that's the kind of player he is. Very elegant, good-looking player. Not what you'd look for in a T20 player, but when you look at his scores and you look at his strike rates, he's up there with the best.
I should add that Dale Steyn is especially elegant because he's dressed in a white Panama hat and he's worn it all tournament, and it's the real deal.
Just trying to hide this long hair of mine that I haven't cut.
Why? You've chosen to grow it long. You obviously want it long. It looks great. Don't conform. Be the man you've always been.
I suppose I should. I should let it go. It's a bit wild right now.
Nah, rock and roll. Rock and roll. Themba Bavuma, strike rate of 127. Average 26 is all a bit, you know, you always feel it's a bit less considerable than it might be from Themba. He played a couple of fabulous cover drives, one straightish and one squarish off Mitchell Starc in the opening salvos against the Australians, and then missed a straight one from Ben Maxwell. And West Indies are going to start, interestingly enough, with a slow bowler themselves.
Bowling the first over for West Indies is
This is the guy who took that catch the other night, Akil Hussain. That was a catch. Threw himself horizontal to his left side, was pull off a blinder. Right, here we go. And we might as well look at it, mightn't we? This was athleticism and ball sense at its best. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness me, I think he's in trouble here. Those direct hits are so often out. He was always pedaling and not necessarily pedaling fast enough.
Third umpire, TV director, we have a review for a run out. Could I have your best side on, please, for the run out?
Themba undoing his gloves.
Bowler's end.
He doesn't like it, does he?
I don't think he likes it. Those direct hits, like you say, are always a lot closer, at least half a meter closer than you think. I think he's out.
Roll it through, direct hit. You can freeze it there. Thank you. Ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Fantastic fielding there by Dre Russ. Fantastic fielding there by Dre Russ. I think it was a one-handed pickup too. Not the way the Proteas wanted to start. They are 4 for 1 in the end of the first over.
Here's Rassie van der Dussen, a good hard cricketer, likes the fight. You know, he's got a very big heart. But really, what a waste of a wicket we've just seen.
Yeah, really a soft way to lose a wicket.
That's a good shot. He picked his spot, waited for the length of the ball, and has hit it well back. Excellent free swing of that bat.
And that's what Hendricks does. He plays really good cricket shots. Doesn't need to run down the wicket and hit this for 6. He can stand still. A touch over pitched, but he's so good with his hands, so good with his arms. And that's taken him to 1,000 T20 runs in international cricket.
Four more. That's the problem when you bowl just a hint of width leg side there, and it's another free hit. There's only 2 men out, remember, for the first 6 overs in this power play. Mid-off and mid-wicket are the chosen ones here, so there's lots of space for boundaries.
Yeah, again, not aggressive by Reza Hendricks at all. He just hits either good balls for 4 or bad balls. This is not the best ball in the world, but quickly onto the back foot, uses those wrists really well, and with the only allowing 2 fielders outside of the ring, there's no one out in that boundary to stop it from going for a boundary.
Just short. Pollard had to move quicker. When the ball dies on you like that, you've got to throw yourself forward.
Probably an area in Rassi's game that he can just get better at. He's just looking to nudge onto the ball and get a couple singles. That one just holding on him, almost getting caught at short mid-wicket.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got a bit hard at it, hasn't he? You know, the key there is to let it come to you and just use the angle with your wrists.
Callis was brilliant at it, like almost like a soft hand, you know, there's no one at square leg.
Same thing.
Nice, right at the top of the ball's bounce.
Lovely touch there by Reza. Just looking at the field, you can tell what length Rampol's going to bowl, especially with the 3rd man up. Although there was looked like a little bit of a leg cutter. Reza just hanging on the back foot, waiting for it, using what pace there was, and off she rolls.
Chard again, quickly onto that ball, back of her length. Well, Dale Steyn and I were talking about the natural abilities of Reza Hendricks. I was interested that Dale said he has more belief in himself than you might think.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's come out and he's playing some good cricket, Reza. That's a great shot, identifying the slower ball very quickly and then just rocking back. Dre probably bowling that slower ball a touch too slow, the length also a bit too short, but it's kind of a giveaway if it's almost too slow to good batters.
No!
50 comes up for South Africa.
Yes, it was beautiful to see Dwayne Bravo step up this season for the CSK.
It's an easy shot, easy ball. 50 partnership comes up. Hendricks is playing beautifully.
Yes, that's a beautiful shot, and that's been the hallmark of Hendricks' innings so far, has been his ability just to be able to stand there and react. If it's a little bit full, he capitalises, and look at this. He just waited on it and just got a beautiful swing through the line of the ball. Dwayne Bravo just got a tiny bit over pitch there. And what a beautiful shot, over cover. South African fans are very happy.
Brilliant catch. Brilliant. Outstanding from Shimron Hetmeyer. That was dying. And it was flat. The umpires may want to have a look, understandably, because it arrived so low at Hetmeyer.
You're not sure.
Eyes on the umpires. They hate it when this happens.
So
it's a soft signal.
You're not convinced you carry. It's your call.
Not out, they say. Wow.
Well, it's a big call, Aleem Dar. Soft signal, so it's going to have
Third
to be
umpire, TV director.
very conclusive.
We have a
to
review
overturn
for a
this.
fair catch. The soft signal is not out. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Could have your best angle, please, for the catch. Ball coming in. Need to see the fingers under the ball. Roll that through for me. Roll that through. Do you have another angle at all?
Yes, we're checking. Here, no angle.
Again, need to see the fingers under the ball. Fingers are under the ball. Yep, can we go back to that first one, please? Back to that first one. Fingers are under the ball. Roll it through, roll it through. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Wonderful use of technology to confirm, even though the soft signal was not out. The institution of technology, one of the more brilliant things in the game. Hendricks goes for 39. Well played.
And Aidan Markram is the new batsman. Did a good job, actually. Opened up with his off spinners and bowled quite effectively for a couple of overs. The third over was the costly one, but he was nice and tidy. And that was following on from England here using Moeen Ali with the new ball against the West Indians in the previous game. That's a biggie, a real biggie. Get out of here, and it did.
Six to finish the over, 82 for 2.
Very confident hit that. Wow. Just got enough width, hasn't he? So his arms are swinging freely. He's not getting himself in the way of the shot. And another biggie from Markram. Brilliant. That's taking the game to the West Indians. And with some intent, 91 for 2.
Two overs in a row. West Indies. Last ball going for 6. Undoing all the good work.
Good punchy stroke. There's no doubt that both of these two are seeing it big. 27 for Van der Dussen now, 22 to Markram, a partnership of 36. It's down to 47 needed.
Not good signs for West Indies.
Now, he's happy to get the strike. Good over from Bravo. 100 arrives for South Africa. 44 needed now from 36 balls. That will take some fetching. What a ball strike. Aidan Markram is in some formula. 14 balls out there, 3 sixes, 30 runs already, and just giving the South African supporters so much joy.
Leg cutter there from Rampal. As we've seen, the 6s is it. Akram equal to the task. Undoing all the hard work.
Pair have put on 50 now, and it's been a tremendous effort. Coming 37 balls, it's got the South Africans to 111 for 2.
Bravo. In the gap, lovely shot. Skillful shot. And a shot of great confidence from Rassie van der Dusen.
Would have been prepping for just slower balls before, tried to go with the straight bat, and you just knew, because it's a shot he likes, that at some point he'd pull out that slog sweep to play against Bravo.
Yeah, very good. Stamping his authority again on the game and the contest. Finish line draws closer.
Form, confidence. Yes, you look around, you say it's just a warm-up game, that's all. But I tell you what, it's done a great deal for Rassie van der Dusen. Got 100 in coming into the Super 12 stage in a warm-up game. And the control he's played with, even as it might have looked a little bit tricky every now and again as he's failed to nudge the ball around, he's just kept a cool head. Those are two lovely shots.
Looks like good work from Shimon Hetmyer.
Yeah, and Markram is going at it. Oh dear.
This only looked like good work. Hetmyer himself surprised that he wasn't able to discern the boundary marker.
No doubt would have taken learnings from playing in these conditions over the last 3 weeks or so. This is a look at the boundary from Markram, looking to open up that offside, open the face of the blade. And here he is, lacing it to all parts. 1-3-3 for 2. Yeah, misses, doesn't quite get the block hole. And Markram is in hit it mode, not looking to nudge it anywhere, just smashing it.
Russell. That's where if you try to change up your length, you get smacked by this version of Aiden Markram. A wonderful half century, timely in every respect. The quickest in this edition of the men's ICC World T20. 25 deliveries. Adds a great ray of sunshine to South Africa's D.
Certainly brightens it. That's a magnificent shot. It's a shot he's played well throughout the game. It's a shot he likes. And in this version of the game, you've got to try and make sure you can hit some away. He's done that. Up they go, the South Africans. Because with that 6, with that half century, scores are level. They're on the brink. Aiden Markram takes South Africa to victory. A wonderful partnership with Rossi van der Dussen. 83 from 57. And on a day that's been tough with regard to emotion, well, they've managed to keep them in check somewhat and take themselves to victory here over the West Indies by 8 wickets.
Panacea for all hurt, a balm for all injuries, physically or emotionally. A win, comprehensive from Aiden Markram, showing his power game and his fluency here at the Dubai International Stadium. And the final one, which brought scores level. West Indies will know that it's a total that should have been so much more, at least 20 more for them when they batted first. But they were slowish in the power play, lost energy at the end of the innings. Setting a total has been difficult to comprehend for some teams.
That's a look at the chase, and it's a good-looking scorecard if you're South Africa. Bavuma run out, and then Hendricks, 39 from 30, gave them that start. Van der Dussen, so good, controlled, yes, less than a runner ball, but did as much as was required at times when it was required, because Markram allowed him to do that with a wonderful innings of 51 from just 26.
Akil Hussain, good once again, 1 for 27 from his 4. Walsh Jr., they'd have been looking at him to pick up a couple of wickets. South Africa kept him at bay. Bravo economical. And the West Indies not able to establish their firepower. Just a 1 wicket to a bowler and the other a run out.
It was a response that South Africa needed to have after their loss. The West Indies would have liked to be the ones to come out on top here, but South Africa too strong with ball for most part, and now with bat. A good innings and went through the phases quite nicely, leaving not too much to do at the back end and getting there comfortably in the end.
Summary of this Group 1 encounter. South Africa won the toss, chose to field, limiting the West Indies to 143 for 8. Lewis got a half century in reasonably quick time. Simmons, though, 16 from 35, was a real struggle. Pretorius, very good in the last phase of the innings, 3 for 17, 3 important wickets. And then South Africa 144 for 2. Markram, half century, winning by 8 wickets here at the Dubai International Stadium. So England sit atop with a superior net run rate. Sri Lanka have gone from strength to strength. They're in 2nd place. Australia and South Africa on a couple of points as well. Top 2 teams will qualify for the semis. West Indies have reduced their chances significantly, not getting any points yet.